The Minister of Health, Dr. Osagie Ehanire, says the federal government will do everything possible to discourage physicians' brain drain from the country. Ehanire said this in Abuja after inspecting work on the new cancer center at the National Hospital, Abuja. The minister advised the hospital management to spend wisely, properly maintain the facilities when completed, and seek alternative sources of funding. He praised the hospital administrators for its prompt services to patients and advised them to be prepared for a possible resurgence of the COVID-19 pandemic as being experienced in other countries.
You can rest assured that the federal government will give you all the support it can, recognize all the needs and all the gaps, and then support this hospital to function properly. What is left for us as we call for increased funding, improved resources, we must also endeavor to do two things. One, to spend wisely. Spend wisely means getting more for the amount that we get. Secondly, look for alternate sources of funding. And I was very pleased to hear the Chief Medical Director speak of the equipment placement arrangement that he has made with regard to some of the assets that are in operation here, and to also learn that he is up to date with payment of the premiums. Congratulations.
The Chief Medical Director of the hospital, Dr. Momoh, said the hospital had introduced incentives to encourage medical personnel to stay in the country.
We will continue to develop manpower and retain the manpower. Like you heard in oncology where we went, the staff are a bit overworked. The country needs to be able to retain its manpower, develop more and keep them. Some of them keep checking out, but we have tried to encourage them with incentive. We have introduced intramural practice where they can be fulfilled in terms of their total take-home. We want to also plead, sir, that some of the things that can facilitate this retention and replacement of existing staff, which is approval from the relevant government agency, should be hastened and quickened.
Also speaking, the hospital board chairman, Mrs. Patricia Etteh, expressed regrets that although the hospital just celebrated 20 years of existence, it was still experiencing lots of challenges. Appealing for assistance to the hospital, Etteh called on the government to assist in making the National Hospital one of the best health facilities available.
I'm sure you are aware, sir, that National Hospital was 20 years old last year. But we have a lot of challenges which I believe we are going to discuss at an executive section, because I know that we need a lot of things, but to be honest, government cannot meet all our requirements. We need your intervention. Whichever way you can assist us to, even if it's going to be just one hospital in Nigeria that Nigeria can be proud of, that when you get there, there's nothing you want to do that you cannot have done. I'm sure I will really appreciate if you can write your name boldly on the sand of time to ensure that at least we have this done here. I will really appreciate that, and you'll be proud of this hospital.